we're looking at 2,700,000, 500,000 give to us so far. Last time we had FHA through here, it's not going through as good as it did when we got out with FHA. If we wanna go back to them, it could take 2 to 3 years. And then we're gonna take it to the bank.
So you gotta get 2 million, you gotta get 2 million minus 499 from somebody.
Everybody got theirs for nothing. We go past your property, we won't be going to you and hook you up. We're gonna put a stub there.
And you come out from your property to the stub.
To the stub, huh?
That'd be a lot.
You gotta take it from yours yourself, where you got it last time for nothing.
So individual property owners will pay the hookup essentially.
Right, it's like you.
Went over here, we got it for nothing.
Huh? And that's what it looks like it's gonna be.
We'll be appreciating and getting ours for nothing out here. You'd think.
That's right, they ought to be, what we got ours.
That's why I ask this question.
Go ahead.
I ask this question every meeting. I still don't, maybe I'm just ignorant and I don't
No,
understand.
no, you,
But we pay a $30 a month base rate whether you use
Like
any
you're
sewer or
saying
not.
nothing, yeah.
25.
What is that for?
that's to pay back the loan,
Pay us.
So what was the loan for?
to put in the sewer
So we
line.
didn't get it for nothing.
Practically, it would've cost $1 million and something first. We got 750,000.
But that fee is for something.
For something, yeah.
What?
That's true. There's a service charge to the city too, ain't there, or no?
So it's the base rate to pay back the loan.
Right,
So what was the loan for?
for the sewer,
So the sewer wasn't free.
750,000
It
was
wasn't free, but the hookup to the house
House.
was included in the,
in that,
Okay.
each homeowner didn't have to pay the
Didn't have to
hookup.
pay
their
it.
own.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
So you,
No.
No free
you're paying
ride,
for the
yeah,
line.
You're paying for the
You're
line.
paying for the line.
There was,
Okay.
there was
Okay.
no tap fee, like,
Yeah.
We're paying for the line that you're talking about for
Mhm.
2.7 million, basically.
And wasn't no tap fee.
That makes sense. So now you gotta, somebody's gotta pay for the 2.7 million, plus you gotta pay for the hookup.
To go into your house.
Right.
Yeah.
I
The
understand.
district's gonna have to get the line built,
Got it,
and then,
got it. That's clear. It's finally clear.
yeah, we just don't have getting a lot of the money this time.
So, I got it.
See, we had to, it would have been more than $25, or 23 at the time,
If
25.
you had to pay the hookup.
No, if we hadn't got 750,000, give to us on that, on $1 million, it cost a little over $1 million. Let's put this down, now you're, yeah.
Perfectly clear.
Yeah.
We're paying for the line, it was 30,000 for.
This time we're paying for the
Still
line,
gotta pay for the line again.
huh?
The district's gonna have to pay for the new line to go wherever it's gonna go.
That's what we gotta come up with,
I got you.
to build that. And the people are gonna have to take it from the stub into that property, which,
That's gonna be a big expense.
huh,
That's gonna be a pretty good expense.
for the people. Depends on how far they gotta take it. If your house is close, it won't,
On Bismarck. Plus, they're gonna have to pay the new minimum fee for the line, whatever that is.
correct.
So if I did the rough math in my head, I'd say you're gonna have, 160 plus 70 divided by the 1.5 million, assuming no interest, it'd take 25.875 years to pay it back if you paid the current fee of $30.
25.
Yeah.
You figured 30.
I figured 30.
That's it, hey,
And I didn't
I'll
figure
tell you
interest and
what.
all that stuff.
It's gonna go up.
Uh,
It's gonna go up.
Yeah.
and we still owe the original loan.
You still the original loan too. So it's gonna
yeah.
go up big time.
We won't know on those figures till we get everything put together.
Makes sense.
By the end of the month,
Mhm.
we should know a little bit more about it. But if this is, the guideline that we got to start on.
Gotta start
Right,
somewhere.
He's gonna put, when they get the new cost,
Mhm.
Steve's gonna put together a package to get to the bank and saying like, if we charge this much for user fees versus this much for, usage fees, and how much would the tap fees be?
Gonna be interesting. Gonna be a lot of work for that.
Huh?
It's gonna be a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, just a bigger project. The other one's it's a lot of work. But the people out here ought to be happy what they got versus what it's gonna cost out there now. Of course, things have got, just like you say, it's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of running.
Do you hire somebody to do that? Somebody knows how to do that, like
Steve Etcher's doing it.
Steve, a
Good.
general, like a consultant, for lack of a better term, to put all this together, or Steve?
Steve Dixon.
Yeah,
Steve-
Steve.
Steve, that's
Boomslick Regional Planning.
So they're our consultant firm.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Steve,
we don't have to
Right.
run around and do all that, we don't have the expertise. Yeah.
but,
Well, but on top of that, once a decision's to go forward, then you have to retain an engineer.
Right.
And they're the ones that engineer and then put, you know, what the cost will be actually for the various things.
You put your project manager in place and all that kind of stuff.
After after you have your contractor who's gonna do the work.
So it's pretty standard work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a process.
and, you know, we got a lot of things cut out last time, like that, inspector charging $60,000. I got it down to 20 because I did a lot of it myself. I was out there watching what's going on. When they put this water line in years ago, we're supposed to have somebody watching it. And the water line went every direction. It's a little different now. I think we can, as a district here, some of this, after they put it all together, somebody on the board can be there to get these, make sure they were done right and cut out some of these fees like we did last time.
And we have qualified people, I'm not qualified to do that, I don't know about the other.
You wouldn't have time. It's your job. Huh?
I know, I would not.
That's,
So do we have people that can do that?
I know a lot about it. I've been doing it, you know.
It's a lot, put on one person.
Well, I mean, I'd be, get something done with them, if they want me to do it. If they don't want me to do it, that's fine with. Mine's a lot cheaper than putting somebody out there charging $35, $40 an hour. Huh? It's whatever the board wants to do about that. We get to that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be on with that.
Yeah,
to the
we're,
next-
we got a lot
Not
of.
to worry about that for a while.
Well, no, we'll be doing some of it this month yet.
Okay.
I mean, and get this put together, making sure, and work with all these people getting these easements. There's a lot more easements to get in there to go visit those people and get those easements.
Makes sense.
Now, unless we pay the engineer to do it, and theirs is $40, $50 an hour, whatever they charge me, I don't know how much it is, get easements.
Well, we'll have to get the legal descriptions for the easements. From the engineer. But normally, we try to get those ourselves.
It makes sense.
Charlie goes and talks to them and, you know, I'll prepare the easements,
Is there compensation involved for these? Is there compensation for these?
normally people will give their easements because they're getting value for it. They're getting sewer, and that increases the value of their property.
How much is it?
So normally people, you know, we try to discourage paying people for easements.
There's there's always the one oddball that's not gonna cooperate.
It happens.
But,
You guys have done it before, so I'm treading on water I'm not treading in.
the one thing about it,
being
it costs us,
educated.
I'm learning.
how much did, what's the name of them say they would do it at the title company here in Troy? $25.
I don't know, you talk to them.
$25 for the easement. Do the title search.
Per easement.
Per easement, to do the title search,
Yeah.
that seems very
That's
reasonable.
pretty cheap.
Well, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we
we have
paid.
some,
We paid for 18, didn't
I don't remember how
we?
much
Okay,
they
it was
charged us.
it was $25. And if he got the whole job.
That's a bargain.
It is. They want the budget
I think it was right at $400 or something.
For
I don't
18.
know.
for 18.
Normally for a piece of property, it's anywhere from $100 to $150
Just for the tax.
for title examination, title search.
It was, I think she told me 20, what's divide 24?
What, 18?
Seems like it was
24, that's
said about 400 or something. It's 20.
It'd be 450. It could have been 450. I
Yeah,
just
but
don't
that's what
remember
that's what
exactly.
she told me she'd do them for. I brought up one of the board meetings.
Yeah, it was
Very
400
reasonable.
something.
Well, I mean, if it's 18, I mean, it's,
Mhm.
All right.
one way or another, it's a bargain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that cut,
Can't argue with that one.
huh?
Can't argue with that one.
That's what I said, it's a lot, when they come out with these bids, it's gonna be several things that we're gonna cut down on that too. I think so.
I don't wanna be the guy that tells the people.
Huh?
I'd hate to be the guy that tell the 160 people that their water bill's gonna go up so the 70 people can get sewer.
Well, they,
It's gotta be done, I suppose.
yeah, that's right, but they know that, see, that we wouldn't have got this over here if those out there wouldn't have helped us. They had to vote to approve the $500,000 to get that. Them ones out there, and they said, well, we help y'all get y'all sewer over here, and y'all won't help us. I said, no, as long as I'm on this board, I'll work just as hard over there as I did over here. And that's what I told them. And I've been telling them all along. And they're right, Jim, on the board knows.
Still ain't gonna benefit him, is it?
Huh?
Ain't gonna quite get to you, is it?
You don't get it?
He still ain't gonna get it, yeah.
Well, we're close, be close than ever.
Hey, I can run my own pipe down.
Yeah, he said, I'll make it work. He said,
But, so anyway, it's getting close. So, and I'm gonna go in the bank tomorrow. Again. And Cope's the one I'm negotiating with. Donald said, go see Cope. And he's a good man. See, here with this project and FHA project, we got one man to answer to. That's Cope at the bank. He don't come up, as long as we make the payment, we won't have no problem. With FHA, they come with all those rules and regulations and stuff. We pretty near lost that 160,000 over there fooling with that lady that's running it now. Cause she says, before I can okay this, y'all gotta tell me how much it takes to tear out that plant out there when we get through. How we know what it's gonna cost to tear that plant out? And she don't need it, and that engineer don't in years to come. We about lost that 125,000 that they give us over there to the health center. Because they had just so many days to get this done. And the 35,000 that we got from the commissioner. So that's one reason we got to stay away from FHA. And Donnie, whatever her name is, she's hard. She threatened us here. I said, I ain't got to do but one thing. Go find the money and pay you off. Oh, I don't mean to put us out. No, I said, no, we can't put up with it. We can't run this the way you want to do it. And so that's what we done. That's when we went to the bank. Anyway, I got to go to the bank. I'm going to go and get there tomorrow. Talk to Cook. And
we'll see what the numbers look like.
that'd be starting how much I can get. And take as much stuff from some of the public